I didn't want to believe what I was hearing from Eddie Morana. I had come across the strange claims in novels and movies. In the privacy of my mind, I was convinced Eddie was another classical case of senile dementia.
Na sasa tumeamua kwamba tendo kama hilo likitendeka, hatutasita, naenda kuwachukulia hatua kama vile watu wengine wanavyochukua hatua, na mtu anaweza tafutwa na apatikane. And that brings up another seed that is cast in the community.
Curses don't work for this generation. I know so many young people who are involved in things that are said to attract curses, but they are not dead.
We define what is right and what is wrong. We don't believe in curses. Our future is today and now.
Nilikuja kutambua kwamba jinsi vile hiyo filamu imetumika vibaya, nikawa na wazo la kuwachukulia hatua.
We are now living in a digital world whereby the world is a global village. Now we have this so-called internet and social media that have come now. Now the social media and internet are replacing the position of the parent in the home. Our children feel more comfortable with the media than with the parents because there is a lot of information on the media. We want them to obey. Now these parents go to church. The church they go to is unable to help them. Now the Jews will reason, now if the church is unable to help my father and my mother, how will it help me?
How many young people do you think we would have lost by the year 2030 by watching that film? This is 2023. And by the year 2030, people are seeing that video. So people are seeing our film as we decontrol or we show people a different direction.
It's September 6th, 2030, since the launching of the digital Holy Bible, now available on all mobile phones.
These things is a technology that actually is beyond our understanding. We are on the danger side of our generation. We have to think twice.
Despite warning by several Christian clerics that believers should not do away with the original hardcover Bible, all believers have not been obedient to this particular call. Many shocking things have happened days after the launching of this Bible.
As young people, we don't believe in the claims about an ancient curse. We don't believe in curses.
The return of incest in the community is very much activated or steered up with the watching of several things on the media, pornographic films, watching shows, and many other things that contribute very much to participation in such immoral acts. And also reading of bad or immoral books, which also contribute to that. It has contributed quite a lot to the return of incest. such that a boy or a girl will want to practice that what she saw or what he saw with the aunt or with the sister, and that brings up another seed that is cast in the community.
Curses don't work for this generation. I know so many young people who are involved in things that are said to attract curses, but they are not dead.
We define what is right and what is wrong. We don't believe in curses. Our future is today and now.
After watching Alex Preacherman of the reality of curses, Amos Holy is said to have been inspired to break bad. He began by reading the book The Undocumented by Zach Oslan and wishing he would get the supernatural powers Eddie Morana, a character in Oslan book, talked about.
I didn't want to believe what I was hearing from Eddie Morana. I had come across the strange claims in novels and movies. In the privacy of my mind, I was convinced Eddie was another classical case of senile dementia. Another crazy old man convinced me by his sick mind he had committed a crime 30 years before as a result of a supernatural exchange program that happened when he was in high school. I could not believe that one's destiny could be swapped with another person's destiny, so that if you were born to be a priest, you ended up as a criminal because you're living someone else's life and not the life you're destined to live from the beginning.
I also read the book by Zach Oslan, and I was like, if what Eddie Morana says in the book is real, then I want that experience. Like I walk into a lonely field in the grass, pick it up and pull out some powerful ugly looking gun, then go hunting for all the bad boys who molested me back in high school. For me, that would be justice.
I want to come before you and to bring into your notice that we have discovered, and particularly have discovered the film which I shared some months ago about internet and about social media. The knowledge parents have about social media has been wrongly used by a few people who hacked into my system. And these are youths who had a wrong intention. I want to state clearly that I did not intend my video to be used the way it has been used on social media. I want to clarify that I wanted to pass the knowledge, pass my information to the parents that they need to be very much well versed with what is happening in the present community about the use of mobile phones. It has been wrongly used, and I want to say and state clearly that it is not the intention of that film. I have also discovered that my second film, on which I was talking about incest and the repercussions that accompany incest, has also been hacked and used wrongly. And these people who are doing that are doing it with a very wrong intention. Nilikuja kutambua kwamba jinsi vile hiyo filamu imetumika vibaya, nikawa na wazo la kuwachukulia hatua.
The major reasons that make young people to rebel against the authority, either the parental or the church. First of all, we are told in the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1 and 2. Let me just read maybe to confirm. The Bible says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy." Now, I think we have you can see this word mentioned directly, disobedience to parents. So we can agree, or we can note from this word that we are living, all of us, we can agree that we are living in the last days. And one of the signs of the last days is that children shall be, or people shall be disobedient to parents. That is the first step that we can tell. So we can say one of the reason is obvious. We are in the last days when children are disobedient to parents. Now, coming to God is just in the same chapter, second Timothy chapter 3. Now, verse 3 says, "Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good." Now, let me go to verse 4. "Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God." That now answers the second, disobedient to God. They will be lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. So to me, that is the first reason. Now, the second reason to why our children are becoming disobedient to parents and to the church is also as a result of the season where we are living in. We are now living in a digital world, whereby the world is a global village. Now, we have this so-called internet and social media that have come now. Now, the social media and internet are replacing the position of the parent in the home. Our children feel more comfortable with the media than with the parents, because there is a lot of information on the media. But now the problem is this media information that is coming out, there is no way you can gauge from which source it is coming from.